the most beautiful painting in the world, raising the bar age, and women's waging rituals on today's episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes!
Welcome everybody to 1, 2, 3 Jokes, the competitive comedy podcast where we take 3 stories from the news, write 3 jokes about each story, and decide who's written the funniest jokes. My name is Jeremy Martinez.
My name is Ricardo Leone.
I am Bob Timmons.
I'm Amanda Kerberg.
I'm Eric Hughes.
And I'm Vanessa Flores.
Vanessa Flores, our producer. Eric Hughes, our guest.
Welcome back, sir.
Welcome back, Eric.
Thanks for daring to have me.
Oh, we dared.
We were dared to have you.
I didn't want to reveal who my crush was, so I picked that. So my crush maybe would show up.
Dared to keep Eric's off
And
podcast.
And he did.
No Carly Kastner today, so Rick will be filling in as newsreader, but that's not important. Eric Hughes, what have you been up to since last we saw you?
Normal 9 to 5 life.
All right, Rick, you're doing the news today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. We'll go. Normal 9 to 5 life.
Normal 9 to 5 life.
All right, Eric, back to you. Tell us about your 9 to 5.
I work in healthcare IT. But
Jeremy, do you have anything?
Is IT stand for I think?
I think.
I work in healthcare, I think. You know,
It can feel that way.
when your email stops working, you got to call the I think department. Well, yeah, we had a few weeks off.
Yep.
A little vacation for some. And Carly's on vacation right now.
Yeah.
Bob, what'd you do in your
Where
your
you been,
time
Bob?
off?
Not a lot. Just over in the mysterious Orient. Connecting with family I've never met before.
Yeah.
It's not funny though.
Oh.
They're a real drag.
Really? Well, tell us how dragful they are.
No, they were fine. Didn't really speak each other's language too well. So that was a little awkward.
Maybe it helped a lot.
Yeah.
Or maybe it did. Maybe they were saying all sorts
Maybe
of awful
that
things.
likes
Yeah.
I was just like, yes.
Thank you.
감사합니다. But yeah, that's a long and short of it, really.
Did you eat a lot of good food?
I did. And I often do, actually. So that wasn't too much different.
Come on, people.
I will say that
in other places
shut up
make
for a
better
second, Rick,
food.
because like the cuisine in Korea, I will say that it's not very different than Korean food here. So you know how like Chinese food is
Americanized.
Americanized.
Yeah.
Korean doesn't make a whole lot of compromises. So it's pretty much what you get.
Yeah, but a taco
You know?
in Mexico is better than the best taco here in Arizona.
Not really.
Have you been to Mexico?
No. I don't speak the language.
Yeah. The tacos in Korea, though.
Ooh.
Ooh, they know what they're doing over there.
Korean tacos are good.
How long was the flight?
Flight over there was 12 hours. So first we went to Seattle. So from Seattle to Korea was 12 hours.
Okay.
And I got the best sleep I've had in years. So
I just found out that Spirit Airlines flies international, and I was stunned.
as demonstrated.
That's how they get you on the plane.
I was like, wait, I'm going where?
Fucking B.A. Baracus.
They go through the purse and just like find the money.
All right.
All right.
People would be way too nervous on the flight otherwise.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so that's a little catch up for right now. And now we're going to.
All right.
Was there any
into our
ketchup
first-
in Korea?
There was actually on the salad.
What?
That makes sense.
Round one.
And they wore shoes on their feet.
But it's just like the ketchup on salad here.
Delicious.
Round one.
Round one.
Round 1. Man gets boat painted on the fence that city made him put up to hide it. You guys hear about this shit?
I did.
Etienne Constable says he received a letter from the city of Seaside, California. The city required him to build a 6-foot coverage screen in front of the boat. After discussing the plan with his neighbor, Constable decided to build the fence with a lifelike painting of the boat on it.
build that fence with a lifelike painting of a boat on it.
He says he's happy with how the mural turned out. Both Constable and Hanif Pani, the artist behind the display, say they were
real names?
Real names.
I just read the stories. I don't write them.
John Boatman.
Panini Breadface say they were surprised by how big of a response the painting has received on social media. So far, the city has not responded to the fence mural. Pani says other seaside residents have already asked for him to create murals for their boat fences.
It's so good.
They're boat fences.
It's like a pretty cheeky neighborhood,
No one
folks.
has a normal fence. They just have boat fences.
Must be nice.
Boat
Must
fences make
be
good
nice.
neighbors.
Now, Eric Hughes, as our guest, would you like to go first or last in this round?
I'll kick us off.
All right.
He proceeded to ruin the painting when he smashed a bottle of champagne across the bow of the fence.
If you don't mind, I'll go ahead. This artist does amazing work. He did a mural on the top of my grandfather's closed casket. Scared the shit out of us.
That sounds like a sex act. A mural on the top of my grandpa's closed casket.
Everything sounds like a sex act to you.
Yeah, that one does too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, funerals make me horny.
So- yes, not your Ricardo Leone. That's not like
I was making him a degenerate. It's okay.
The city was not amused, but they were inspired. So you'll notice that in the city, there are no more homeless people, just walking paintings of palm trees asking for money.
That's actually really smart.
It is really smart.
I would give a palm tree money.
Just like dress them as mailboxes and trash cans, bus stops, and homeless people.
Quick, write this down.
2 of them together as a horse.
You know, I'm so glad they got rid of the houseless people here in the city, and it's just the horses have come back.
Nature's healer.
Let's take a carriage ride.
I mean, they have something.
Keep asking me for spare oats.
You know, those horses stay in the carriage after it gets dark. So, kind of weird. Eric, is back to you.
New law about to become in effect. You can only paint your fence with a city-approved boat.
Try to regulate.
I hear a certain steamboat is finally public domain.
Yay.
Oh yeah, we never think about the steamboat as being like the main character of the Steamboat Willie story.
That's what I've been waiting for. A whole spin-off series.
If they would have just taken a left turn, it would have been the steamboat in that theme park.
Steamboat ears on my head. Just like a pipe, like the funnel comes out.
The fuck, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Mickey and Minnie Steamboat. Okay, fine. Don't hide the boat. But don't complain to the city when the neighborhood animals line up at that fence 2 by 2.
Noah's boat.
Hey, Seaside. Yeah, I put up the fence just like you wanted me to, but I also spent thousands of dollars of my own money to paint a boat on it. Bet you feel pretty stupid now.
And unfortunately, within a week, the fence did have barnacles, which of course swiftly led to the home's foreclosure.
Damn.
Gotta upkeep your boat fence.
You gotta upkeep. Yeah.
Power wash.
Once the barnacles move in. He did a mural for me and Vanessa on one of our exterior walls at home outside the office. And in fact, the level of detail he put into painting each 2x4 and insulation, it looked like we had no siding at all.
When he was told he couldn't be nude in the sauna, you should have seen what he painted on his towel.
Oh my God.
A boat.
Wow. He painted a Steamboat Willie.
It's like, that's not public domain yet.
Put it away.
This was before the judgment did that.
Check out my schooner. It's a dinghy.
Want to give it a little tugboat?
Get your hand off my flying jib.
That was more boat terms than I thought the cast knew.
Vasti starboard port.
Is that it for the jokes in round one?
It is.
All right, Amanda Kerberg, how did the points shake out?
Really, really high. I just loved that round so much. I think I've just missed you all. And that
Ahoy.
was just all wonderful.
I mean, we are funny.
It was super funny. It was
That's
so
what you
good. So, okay, Jeremy, I'll start with you. The mural on the casket, wonderful. Gave it a 3. Oh, Eric, I should explain. So I do now. The highest you can get is 3.
Okay.
So brace yourself.
Can
no
also-
more
no more-
sixes.
Yeah, no more 5, 6s. Yeah.
Do you still want to be here?
And you can get 2s and 1s because I will actually give those out. So that's what's helped it. And and then I always give out a bonus point for the best joke of the round. So
Okay.
So the mural on the casket, loved it. Jeremy, 3.
Mural on the casket.
The Noah's boat fence, loved it. 3. And it looked like we had no siding at all. Loved it. 3.
Oh.
I loved this round. I loved this round.
Someone's getting ready for a fall here, I think.
I know.
In round 2. So, Eric, the champagne, so funny, 3. The city approved vote, great, 3. And the barnacles, wonderful, 3. Bob.
Oh, my 9 doesn't feel as good anymore.
Feels
Okay.
pretty good to me, baby.
The walking paintings, oh my God, you just created a whole universe with that. That was
A wonderful universe.
Pixar's painted universe.
so that was a 3. The spent thousands of your own money was a 3, and what he painted on his towel was a 3. Bob also gets the bonus point for the best joke of the round, though it's so tough. There's a little bit of a recency bias because I can't decide which I liked better, your walking paintings or the painted on the towel.
Oh, okay. It was good.
You're not getting 2 points. You still get 1. But both of those were really, really, really good. So Bob is heading into round 2 with a teeny tiny lead, 10 points. Eric and Jeremy very close behind with 9 each.
Yeah. Bob, we can see your teeny tiny lead in that towel.
It's his towel.
I just got out of the water. Round 2.
Bar raises minimum age to 30 on Friday and Saturday nights. No exceptions. A bar in Ohio is changing the entrance policy to eliminate a younger crowd. The bar Donneric's Pub in Groveport, about 20 minutes southeast of Columbus, posted the new policy on Facebook, saying there will be no exceptions to the new age policy. Donneric's Pub did not give an official reason for the new policy, but they wrote in a Facebook comment that we will try different methods to keep the violence down.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more context to the
Oh
story
my
that's
gosh,
not
there's
here.
so many
Yeah.
questions.
Say no more.
We cancel dancing. It will not be tolerated. Several people in the comments section suggest the age entry to be raised to 35 instead of 30, while others suggested changing DJs charging DJ play. Fuck. One more time. Go back a little bit.
Or implementing a dress code. To
Changing
help curb
DJs. Oh, okay. I thought charging DJs. DJs. Changing DJs. Or implementing a dress code to help curb violence. What fucking violence? Our younger customers
DJ on DJ violence.
expressed disappointment that they will no longer be welcomed at Donneric's. I'm 25 and all my friends are under 30. We come here for good vibes. One Facebook user commented. Because this guy's like 30 years old, right? Or he was 25?
That guy's 25.
He's a mature man. And that's the voice of a mature
Do you
man.
remember
Okay.
being 25?
Yeah, I was like I will not tolerate it.
And I will fight you until you.
He was looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
Not as successful of a ruse when it's two college kids stacked up wearing a trench coat.
You look like quite the mature man at 10 feet tall.
Did you play in the NBA? Sir?
Yeah, I was going to say they get drafted to the NBA.
Do you play in the Super NBA? I think that they should raise the age to 40, change the dress code to sweatpants, and then change the DJ into a TV scrolling through Netflix. Eric, if you please.
Woo-wee! We finally got them whippersnappers out of the bar. But now, who's gonna buy all this Red Bull?
It gives you wings.
Yeah, fighting in your 20s is like, you want to go? Let's take this outside. And fighting in your 40s is like, you want to go? Let's take a nap.
Together. That's how they saw their differences now. Cuddling.
Yeah, let's spoon.
Like, yeah, it's gonna be a little spoon. We're taking this outside now.
Oh my God, let's get the fuck outside.
They no longer have a happy hour, but they have a dynamite early bird special.
Yeah.
The increased scrutiny has left even many of the older patrons worried as they haven't resembled their photo ID in years.
Yeah.
Especially in Arizona.
Yeah.
Will we get a third voice? We'll see.
I love his old timey music.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah,
look
Rick,
forward to
switch
that.
places.
Yeah.
I took that photo in 2013. I mean 1913.
Eric, what's the latest on the Hindenburg? This Donneric's bar, I hear they have a really fun 80s night. I just hope they're still around in 40 years. I'm halfway there. You got 80s night.
Oh, I get it.
You got the 80s.
I get it.
Oh.
Clever.
I'm 25 and all my friends are under 30. We come here for good vibes, said one customer as they mercilessly beat another Patreon. I said Patreon by accident.
They happen to be also a Patreon member.
Yeah.
Freudian slip.
Vibe tattooed on their knuckles.
Good vibes.
All right, I will offer you a third voice, but it will be unfortunately resembling Jeremy's first joke. Hey, wait a minute. This guy isn't 30. It's two 29-year-olds in a trench coat.
Timing.
All right. So that is it for the jokes in round 2.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, we'll see. Amanda Kerberg, how did you like that round?
I thought it was really, really, really good. I don't know if people who listen to the show regularly might know that I have said that blah 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 in a trench coat is one of my favorite joke templates.
And her favorite character, Bobbity Blah.
So I was very excited. Okay, let's start with Bob. TV scrolling Netflix, that was just so delightful. So that was a 3. Early Bird Special was pretty cute. Gave it a 2.
In a trench coat.
That sounds like
2 birds in a trench coat.
diner order. Can I get an early bird special? Put a trench coat on it.
You know what? Stack them.
They want a salad with ketchup.
It's called the blobbity blob.
And then the mercilessly beating another patron was such a great thing because that part of the story is so weird and confusing. It's like we've heard about all this violence and then this guy's just like the good vibes. So that was a 3. And Eric, okay, the Red Bull, really funny, 3. Though we don't look like our photos, great, 3. And 2 29-year-olds in a trench coat. Now usually I would penalize the second of a similar joke, but again,
And we will continue that trend.
Penalize him.
No. But I'm not
Stay-
going to because it is one of my. But you will kind of get penalized. You'll find out why in a sec. But
Because you've been bad.
Jeremy, college kids in a trench coat, so wonderful. 3. Take a nap, kind of cute too. 80s night, that took me a second, but that was very clever. So that got a 3. And Jeremy gets the bonus point of the round for the college kids in a trench coat. So that's why, Eric, you don't get it. But you still got it.
You just don't get it.
Your point's really just 2 half points in a trench coat.
Okay, so what that means, whoops, doodles. What that means is everybody's going into round 3 with 18 points.
Whoa! Super close.
Let's hit the bar.
game. Is this like 2 perfect rounds? Like,
No.
Really close. Oh my goodness.
But how is 9 plus 10, 18? Did we all get 9 points in the first round?
In the first round.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah, but he got 8 in this round, so
you got 8 in this round.
yeah.
Thanks for trying, Eric.
I can't math.
That's why we pay
That's why
you.
Math is
feeling
not
so
even one.
You know
As an
what?
I think technician, he was like, I got you, bitch.
Yeah. He's like, I think the math is wrong.
You got the calculator right on the screen. The teacher said you wouldn't have them in your pocket.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to cut out so much of this episode because of all that. But round 3.
Women are paying big money to scream and smash sticks in the woods in a ceremonial rage ritual. As part of a retreat, Maya Banducci, an author and self-described spiritual fairy godmother, holds a rage ritual, a ceremony in which participants are encouraged to think of people and experiences that have wronged them, like bears, and to scream and beat large sticks on the ground in the woods for at least 20 minutes, or until they can no longer move their arms.
Come to the woods, women, and debilitate yourself.
Debilitate yourself.
That's when the men and bears show up.
You foolish ladies.
Let me show you how to do
You
it.
made yourself vulnerable with the smashing.
Now that you're done
Now
playing.
you're getting smashed. In comments on TikTok, women describe how moving it is it is to see other women embody their anger. An emotion experts say society often discourages women from expressing. There's no place where you can see women be able to be angry like that and not be condemned. One attendee said, that was a place where you can, my eyes like going.
I mean, has anyone ever watched Bravo?
Hold on. We'll just cut that out real quick. It's okay.
What?
Don't worry about it.
It's fine. It's fine.
We're going to forget that ever was said.
Bravo?
This was a place.
This was a place where probably for the first time in a really, really long time, if ever, able to scream out loud things about how you felt.
Are you okay right now?
Something was missing there. I'm pretty sure something was missing there. Banducci's day-long retreat in Scotland. Oh shit! Was included.
That wasn't in the teleprompter, by the way.
Activities. Wait, what is this? Scottish? They include activities that can range from. So the price can range from around $2,000 to $4,000. Her one-day version, she says, costs $222 per ticket.
It's literally free. The woods are free. I could go hit sticks and yell in the woods now.
But this is just like the Willy Wonka thing, where they're just like, come and experience something in Scotland. It's way different than everything else.
I want to see the AI adverts they made for
Everyone's fingers.
You kids love the movie Bambi. Well, this experience, you go out into the woods and get a stick and smash it, and it's empowering for women.
And doing accents is empowering for Rick.
Yeah.
I feel like the real me.
Like sometimes he just goes out into the woods and just starts doing a southern accent.
No ceremonial ritual.
My wife went to that retreat where they angrily beat the ground with sticks, and now I'm afraid she's going to come home and knock my dick in the dirt.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Little known fact. Forest rage retreats are the #1 leading cause of false Bigfoot reports in the Pacific Northwest. 9 out of 10 times when the guys on Finding Bigfoot think they hear an ape knocking on a tree, it's really a spiritual fairy godmother.
Damn, we got another one.
It's just the lady. She didn't shave her pits.
She doesn't have to.
Spiritual fairy godmother's caught on camera.
She's like, what?
Like really tiny. I guess they're not fairies.
And why go to the woods to do this? The woods know what they did.
There's no place where you can see women be angry like that and it not be condemned except for Bravo.
Yeah, bravo.
Whoa! And with no foreshadowing.
I was a teaser for
It's weird how that wasn't brought up at all
That's weird.
before that joke.
Super weird.
Do you guys think this is like when you go skydiving where you can pay extra to have them record the whole thing? Send you home with a tape. Maybe just the audio CD of the screaming.
That.
But until you get the
You can listen to on your commute.
But until you get the hang of it, the instructor's like tied to you.
Yeah. It's a tandem tree beating.
You see that, Patrick? You see how I'm slamming that tree stump? That's how mad I am at you.
You got to do like 3 tandems before you can go solo.
Yeah.
All right, I think you're ready to wield those sticks.
You have 400 hours of smashing ground. You're
Wait till you
certified.
see the wingsuit.
It's a good thing they go out there with sticks and not axes because women be chopping. Am I right?
I don't like that one.
I like that one quite a bit.
I don't like that. They mentioned other activities that take place at the retreat, like chopping cucumbers, kicking a bag of plums, telling off an overbearing mother bird that's coddling its male offspring. That's interesting. Worth 222.
Yeah.
I think so.
Listen, I saw you chew up his food and spit it into his mouth. He's 35 years old. He can go to
You can go to Donner.
All I'll say is this. Could you imagine staying in the next campground over?
Oh, God.
Cheap.
No, hey, bro. All those ladies have worked out their shit, man. They're ready to go.
I'm not going to go over there and say anything.
Trying to get some sleep and it's just screaming all through the night.
Well, they complain about the Taekwondo camp that's next door.
You got the Finding Bigfoot guys.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Never mind.
Okie doke.
Okay. Women have rage rituals in the woods. As a man, I prefer to have my rage rituals at Donneric's Pub in Grove
Now, usually it's the younger crowd that's into them.
I'm into it. Yeah. Raise that age.
Raise that age.
Raise that age.
Raise that age.
Age for the rage.
Yeah.
Age for the rage.
Rage for the age.
I got the
God.
age for the rage.
Oh, my God.
All right, I think that's it for the jokes. So Amanda Kerberg
Yes.
is Jeremy our winner.
Oh, no.
Stop peeking.
I ripped my shirt.
Eric.
Was that really
I got so excited.
That's a rage ritual.
What?
If I don't
I heard it.
All right, Jeremy, come out to the front. Show us what you got.
Tearaway
Show us your rage.
Oh, my God.
What? How did you rip your shorts and where?
I just put my hands in my pockets ferociously. And
I hope a mic caught it.
I hope listeners heard that.
Yeah, that was
I heard
really
it
loud.
over here. And I
Yeah,
had
whenever
bad
he
hearing.
lands a good one,
if
he
it
just
wasn't,
throws
you'll
his
hear the
hands
sound
into
effect.
his.
I think I heard it. I think I heard it in. I'm hoping it's
Oh
there.
my God, yeah. Okay, Eric, we'll start with you. The Bigfoot was super great. I gave that a 3. The anger tape was pretty cute. Gave it a 2. Next campground over, pretty cute. Gave it a 2. So you closed. You closed.
Getting on my face. Yeah.
He's gonna go in the woods now.
Here's my wallet.
Yeah. And so Bob knocked my dick in the dirt. I didn't like that.
Sorry.
I didn't like that at all.
Well,
I don't think all that needs to be said.
So I gave that a 1. Bravo was obviously, that was me. I stepped on you. I gave you a 3 because that was great.
Well.
That was a wonderful joke. Chopping cucumbers and kicking plums, delightful. Gave it a
chucking
3.
cucumbers.
Jeremy. The woods know what they did. It was pretty cute. I was on the fence, but I gave it a 2. Women Be Choppin' was fantastic and would have been the joke of the round, but then you came in with the tongue.
With that short ripper.
The short ripper. Darling, that was just my short ripper. And the way
First you had short kings, now you have short rippers. These are short men who are serial killers. Short rippers.
he's like, I just want to be called the Ripper.
Why can't I just be the Ripper? I gotta be the short Ripper. Obviously, I have a complex.
So yeah, and the read on it was so perfect because it was like an ad. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. So Jeremy gets the bonus point of the round and closes the round, all of the rounds, with 27 points, making him the winner. Eric and Bob tied behind with 25.
Yeah, let's get these shorts off.
All right, guys, it's time now.
Think.
Charge of a burning question.
Ooh, that's a good point. Hey, how about producer Miss Vanessa? Can you think of a burning question?
I got a burning question if you don't got one.
I don't.
Okay.
So, with such a long break, what did everybody get up to between last time and this time?
I went
Das
to
time?
Korea.
You went to Korea
Yeah,
with your sister?
Go.
with my sister.
And how did she like it?
Well,
She liked it well.
She liked it well, or
She liked it
you're
well.
beginning a sentence?
she liked it good.
Superman does good. Korea does well.
So, it was just kind of you stayed with family, or what did you do?
I think why I'm like slightly reluctant to talk about it in detail is because there was a lot of family stuff there, and so it's not terribly amusing.
Well, can I ask you?
Yes.
What was the biggest culture shock?
My family.
Oh my God, my family's here.
Yeah, that's it.
Was it easy to like get around and stuff?
It was very easy. It's an industrialized nation, so they have a lot of ways to get around.
Rickshaws.
Oh boy.
Not even the right kind of racism.
Now, I appreciate the right kind of racism.
Yeah.
If you really nail them.
God, brush up on your.
No, and he left just in time before North Korea sent over the incendiary poop balloon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do tell. What?
Which is a great band. You don't want them to be red. If they are red, contact your doctor.
Bust out the big fans and blow them back.
Call me in the morning. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Anyone else?
What did everybody else get up to?
Well, I had a few days off work, did some house projects and shit. I mean, it was a nice little vacation.
Nice.
I went to the Starbucks headquarters in Seattle, and it was pretty cool. It's like this old Sears warehouse. You know how people used to do like the Sears catalog? And this is where they would keep all the stuff that you'd order. And it was cool, but they like retrofitted the Starbucks building and all that. And then in every single, like everywhere, constantly, like 8 to a floor, there's a little kitchen where you have all the stuff to make Starbucks. Like they have the machines and stuff like that, and you can and all the ingredients. And then I guess they have QR codes too, so you could like pick, like get the recipes for like certain drinks. And in addition to these kitchens, which are on every floor, and there's multiple, there are Starbucks on every floor where you can pay for coffee at the Starbucks where you have free coffee if you make it yourself. And then downstairs, they have one of those Starbucks reserves, which are like fancy Starbucks.
On every floor. It sounds like they don't have many ideas for what to do.
I don't know, more Starbucks?
How about one they can operate
As in
themselves?
life, yeah.
The way we operate.
Oh,
Yeah.
but look at this, the color though. We're sponsored by Starbucks
We are
today.
today.
Goodness, yeah.
But not after today.
Okay, I have a burning question. How, what's like the best way they've gotten your name wrong at Starbucks? Or does that even ever happen to you?
That hasn't happened to me.
His
The-
name's Bob. It's hard to mess it up.
Yeah, I usually
Dodd.
They spelled it backwards. One
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I go with Rick just to make it simpler.
Yeah.
But I had this coworker who would go and like say that his name was Wally, and then every time the Starbucks person went, "Wally, we got Wally," it was just make me laugh. I don't know why this is Wally. Nobody's name is Wally.
Sure. I don't know. Maybe not at Starbucks, but growing up, I've been Jermaine, Jeremy, Germany, Jerome.
Jerome, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go with that now?
Germany is probably the most
Germany.
interesting
You're
one.
right. Let's go with Germany.
Jerome.
One time I picked up my cup and they had written Amenda, like men. So that like they just made the man plural. I was like,
Maybe they're Australian.
And then there was another Amanda there. You two had to share the drink.
yeah.
They spelled my name with a K once.
God damn.
I
Oh
just
my God.
threw the coffee against the wall.
Just threw it in their face.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Do you want us to go get him?
Get him.
Get him.
I threw it in there fake because I changed the C to a K.
We want to thank you for listening to 1, 2, 3 Jokes, the most quality, longest running competitive comedy podcast. There's ways that you can help us continue to be such a quality competitive comedy podcast. How can people support us, Robert?
You can go to Patreon and give us money, and you get, for that money, our entire back catalog of episodes.
The
Lots of
entire back catalog.
Lots of funny things. We just put up an old episode when we couldn't record.
Old episodes? That sounds great.
Like 384 old episodes.
Oh my God, stale as fuck.
I'm gonna be around for 400.
Yeah.
Maybe. How's it going?
On the final episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes.
15. I mean, hey, we might start considering it. 400 is a nice even number.
Yeah. Well, so is 3. That's a nice even number. And only $3 a month. You can help support this podcast.
3
This
is not
man
an
and his
even number.
segue.
3 is the definition of an odd.
You spend more than
And
that.
Jeremy is our definition of an oddcast member.
You spend more than that at a Starbucks where they get your name wrong. We
Yes.
won't get your name wrong.
No.
That's for sure.
For just the less than the price of making your own coffee at a Starbucks headquarters. And if you're new to the show, thank you for joining. Check out YouTube. We have this show on video. And if you're joining us on YouTube, be sure to click the bell to subscribe and get notified every time we have a new release. But until then, I'm Jeremy Martinez.
I'm Ricardo Leone.
I am Bob Timmons.
I'm Amanda Kerberg.
I'm Eric Hughes.
And I'm Vanessa Flores.
And this has been another episode of 1, 2, 3 Joe!
We miss you, Carly.